Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. If you watch the channel often, then you know what the tableau before you means. It is time, once again, for Dorking with dice. That's right, we roll this big pink D20, a 20-sided die, and it tells us which of the 20 packs in this Dorking box we get to open. And a lot of good packs in there. These are all vintage baseball packs from the 80s and the 90s, and there's some quality stuff in there. Last week we opened two of the larger packs in there, so I've had to refill the Dorking box, and I have two more to put in there. We've got to put something in the number 1 spot and something back here in the number 20 spot, because we opened those packs last week, and I think you guys are going to like what I put in there. And the number 1 spot last week was a pack that a lot of you guys really talked about in the comments and seemed pretty excited about it. It was a jumbo retail pack of Fleer, Metal, Universe, and you asked if I had more. You seemed to want more, and I did have another one of those. This is, again, the retail jumbo pack, and could not find, I looked again this morning before I set everything up for this episode, and I could not find these for sale on eBay or anywhere online. So I do not know what they are worth, but based upon the prices that other 1996 Metal Universe packs are going for, I would guess this is probably a $30 to $40 pack. Hard to tell. You get 10 cards in this, and if you saw me open the one last week, you know that there are some pretty neat cards to be found in those packs. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that into the number 1 position, and then we've got to put something, well, in the number 10 position, we still have a pack of 1984 Donruss, one of the most desirable packs of the 80s, printed in much shorter numbers than most any other card sets from the 80s. 1984 Donruss is a pack you can get a lot of good stuff out of there, including a Don Mattingly rookie, Darryl Strawberry rookie, many early cards of Hall of Famers as well. 1984 Donruss is a really good pack. And what are we going to put back here in the number 20 position? It's got to be another equally special pack. So I dug around in the card closet trying to find something that would be appropriate for putting in the Dorking box. That would be a pretty good pack. And I came across this 1982 Topps pack. And 1982 Topps is a pretty big pack. You can get a Cal Ripken Jr. rookie out of here, a Lee Smith rookie, and some early cards of several Hall of Famers, including Rickey Henderson and Ozzie Smith and several other very early cards of those Hall of Famers. So I decided to go ahead and put this in here as sort of a tribute to a longtime subscriber to the channel, Philip C. Philip C. Was just telling me the other day about fond memory he has of ripping packs of 1982 cards with his dad and pulling a Cal Ripken rookie, and I thought, you know what? I think we should put one of those in there for Philip. So, Philip, this one's gone in there in tribute to you and that great memory you shared with me. It's going to go in the number 20 spot for us. And now the Dorking box is properly full. We are ready to roll our first number and see what we get to open today. I love Dorking with dice because you never know what we're going to get to see on the show. We usually open 3 or 4 packs sometimes. And today we are going to start with pack number 17. Pack number 17. So this is 20, 19, 18, and 17 is a double pack. There we go. 17 is a double pack of Topps big baseball cards, and there aren't that many cards in these packs, so I put 2 in to hold our place here. And these were given to me by a viewer of the channel. Sent a bunch of these to me in a very nice rack package that I received. It was several months ago at this point in time, but I've held on to these and have been saving them to include in Dorking with Dice. And so I'm very grateful to get these. And I'm going to open 2 of these for the number 17 spot, and we'll see what we get. So we got 2, and I'll start with the one in the back here. See if we can get this one open for us. Topps thoughtfully put some cardboard on the backs of these so that the wrapper glue would not get on the cards, which is pretty neat. These are big baseball because they are bigger physically than a regular card size. And we start off with Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, which is pretty sweet. Nice to see that. A lot of Tigers fans out there who watch this. I know you'll enjoy that. Ozzie Guillen after that. And Will Clark, Giants. right there. Willie Randolph, longtime Yankee, started out with Pittsburgh, went over to the Mets later on. Greg Gagne from the Twins. George Bell, great Blue Jay for many years. And one more card is Barry Larkin. I think that is a Barry Larkin rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I used to know these by heart, which ones were rookies and which ones not. If it's not a rookie, it's certainly a very early card of Barry Larkin. I'm going to leave that one on top as we proceed to the second pack. You're getting a 2-for-1 in this roll of number 17 here on the channel today. And you can kind of read, I'm going to bring this up to the camera, you can kind of see through the front of these, and if you have eagle eyes, you can see Jose Canseco is going to be in this pack, because you can kind of read right across that area there. But this just gives you a little preview of what to expect really here. That is okay, so we're going to get that over there. We got this piece of cardboard. We'll bring Canseco to the front since we already know he's in there. And there's a Topps Company Store propaganda card there. If back in the early days you wanted to get yourself one of these shirts, you could do that, and it would cost you $1.25 plus $9.95. $1.25 postage plus $9.95 to get a Topps shirt, and that's probably about what you could sell it for these days, I would guess. All right, so Jose Canseco is one of the cards that will start us off here. Nice one there, and then we'll go to Tommy Herr. Surprised to see that one in there. Tommy Herr, I think, was an all-star maybe at least once or twice, but I don't really think of him as being, a guy who would be in this set, which was really focused on the best stars. 2 Tommy Herrs. Man, we are lucky today on Card Wolf. I tell you, 2 Tommy Herrs out of the same pack. It just doesn't get much better than that. I wonder if we can pull a third. No, we get Kevin Bass instead. Kevin Bass, and then Ron Darling, who looks completely nonplussed to be included in this set. Ron, buddy, you're among a lot of really great stars in this set. Cheer up there, pal. And Neil Heaton. Man, this is quite an interesting pack of people I would not expect to be in this big baseball set, which, was focused primarily on big stars. I don't know about some of these players that they chose here. Willie McGee, who I always really liked. He was quite a speedster on the base paths and a good hitter, too. Good leadoff hitter for the Cardinals for many years. So that's legit, but some of these other choices double the Tom Herr pleasure there, and Kevin Bass, plus Ron Darling and Neil Heaton. Man, I don't know about that. I think we're going to keep Barry Larkin on top. I'm glad we opened 2 of those, because if we had just opened that last pack, I would have been a little bit disappointed. But we did get some stars out of both of those, and it's time for us to roll again. Got 2 packs there for the roll of 1. So let's see what we roll this time. Maybe we'll hit one of our big ones in the 1, 10, or 20 spot. What do we get this time? We get 16. All right, then. So we knew that this is 20, 19, 18, and we rolled 17. So that means this one is 16. What is this mysterious black wrappered pack? It is Triple Play from Donruss. This is a 1992 product. And Triple Play is interesting. It has a game card in here, which we will not do very much with, but it also has an insert set called Gallery of Stars, which are silver foil stamped, and usually they're randomly packed in here, but I feel like you usually get one in these packs. So we'll see if we can get a Gallery of Stars card. And again, this is a Donruss product from 1992. You don't see those very often. I don't think I've ever opened this on the channel now that I'm thinking about it. And so you got some stickers in here too, as you will see. And here is the Triple Play game, which we are not going to play, but maybe I'll set that aside and we can experience the joy of that game a little later. So Mike McFarland starts us off here. He was a catcher for the Royals for several years there, and not too bad. He was a pretty good catcher, actually. Craig Biggio, nice card there. That's an early card of Biggio from 1992. Steve Olin having a conversation with his catcher there. They were pretty intensely in discussion. Paul O'Neill and Junior Felix, who you can barely see, hidden as he is behind what looks like maybe Pete O'Brien of the Rangers. That's what I'm seeing there. Junior Felix was an Angels infielder. Oh, no, he was a center fielder. Sorry about that. Junior Felix there. And Andre Dawson, the Hawk, rounding the bases for the Cubs. That's a pretty nice card. We'll set that one out because that is a legit Hall of Famer there. Scott Cooper and Deion Sanders. That's another nice card there. Deion Sanders looks like he just stole a base. We'll give him that one. Cheeto Martinez. There's an Orioles card. I always like to see Orioles because I do collect them, and I'm not sure I have that card, actually. I'll have to check my Orioles stash and see if I've got a Cheeto Martinez in there from Triple Play. I don't really have a lot of Triple Plays. Of course, it wouldn't be a Card Wolf vintage opening here on Dorking with Dice unless we got a checklist card. I expect several more of those today. Cal Ripken, all right. Now we're talking. That is a definite keeper for the Wolf Lair. I'm almost certain I don't have that one. That is a nice card. Mark Lewis follows him. Nice Wade Boggs card there, too, man. We're pulling fire from this Triple Play pack, I got to say. We are pulling all kinds of great stuff. David Justice, that's going to make a lot of Braves fans happy. It's a pretty sweet one there. And we finish it off with Gary Gaetti, and he looks pretty happy about this. I'm pretty happy about this pack too, Gary. I'm with you there, buddy. So that was a pretty good pack. I like that one. I pulled a lot out for the Wolf Lair there. I'm going to put Cheeto Martinez on the top. That is not going to impress anybody except me, but the rest of those go over here, and Little Wolfie will keep an eye on those throughout the rest of this episode. Pretty good pack of Triple Play. Happy with that. Let's roll another one. See what we can get out of the Dorking box, if it will be kind to us today. What is our third pack going to be? What number shall it be? That is number 10. Yes, there we go. That is a big pack. Number 10 is 1984 Donruss. That's not the one. That's the one we want. There we go. 1984 Donruss. They're both orange. I don't know why I put them together in the box like that. Just going to confuse me and other people when they see two orange Donruss packs. There you go. 1984 Donruss. This is going to be a pretty big pack for us to open out of the number 10 spot there. Pretty nice one. Hoping for the Don Mattingly rookie. That would be probably the biggest hit that we could pull out of here. Darryl Strawberry wouldn't be bad either. And, of course, I'd love to get a Nolan Ryan out of here. Maybe a Cal Ripken Jr. would be nice. And, of course, 1984 has some early Hall of Famer cards as well. We get Mr. Wade Boggs out of here. That would be a second-year card for Ryan Sandberg and Tony Gwynn, too. So a lot of good cards that we can pull from here. I've always liked the 1984 Donruss design. I think the cards are just beautiful cards. I think they're really nice. Saving this wrapper for Mike Line. If he wants that one, you can let me know. Or you want this puzzle piece. I always toss these right in the trash pretty much. I know I probably shouldn't do that, but I don't really care about the puzzle pieces, and that one is going the way of the circular file as well. We start off with Ray Knight, good first baseman in the National League for many years. I think he came up with the Reds, if I'm remembering correctly, and then he went over to Houston after that. Dave Stewart, after he pitched so long with Oakland, he went over to Texas. Really a great dominating pitcher of the 80s there, Dave Stewart. Jim Dwyer, outfielder for the Orioles, kind of a utility guy for the Orioles, wasn't really a starter for them. And Bob James, pitcher for the Expos. And Jesse Orozco, nice in-action shot there. Johnny Ray, good second baseman for the Pirates. And Don Slaught. Don Slaught, I always thought that was such a great baseball name, Don Slaught. You know, you just expect him to just be, hitting moonshots out of the stadiums, but that never really was how he played. Gene Garber, longtime pitcher there with Atlanta. Juan Eichelberger, sort of a bemused look on his face. It's pretty nice to see baseball players looking happy about being on baseball cards. Always like that when I see that in a pack. Mike Krukow, who I believe, you guys who live in the Bay Area, you'll have to tell me, but I believe Mike Krukow became an announcer for the Giants. You guys tell me if I'm right. I think that's what he's doing. Keith Atherton there. And John Castino looks a little puzzled. He looks a little puzzled, like he's never seen a camera before. And these are upside down. I'm not sure why that is. Orlando Mercado. And behind him, we've got Jay Johnstone. And we finish off with Charlie Puleo. So not a very exciting pack, but very exciting for me to open 1984 Donruss. This is a pretty great set. Sort of a short printed set, or printed in much lower numbers than other sets from that era, to be sure. Nothing really exciting out of there, but a lot of fun for me to open that. That's a big pack for sure. Let's see if we can roll up. We'll do one last pack. That was already 4 packs because we did the double pack for number 17 when we opened Big Baseball, but we're going to roll again and we have an unprecedented 5th pack, 4th roll, but 5th pack. You guys do the math. I'm really not sure how it all works out, but we're going to roll again, see if we can get another of those big packs. That was pack number 10. We'd like to get a 1 or perhaps a 20, and that one rolls right on top of the cards, and it is a number 12. So let's see what we have in the 12 spot. Number 10 was right in here behind this other orange pack. So this is 11 and then 12. It looks like we got one of those score packs. This is score 1989 baseball. So I think, if I'm remembering right, this is the first year that Score did cards, if I'm remembering correctly. And they, pretty nice cards overall. This set was printed in very high numbers, so not a ton of value for these cards. I would, say that, you get a, I think if I'm remembering right, you can get a, I think there's a John Smoltz rookie in here. There's probably a couple other ones. Gosh, I really drawn a blank there. I don't think there's a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in Score. I think his 89 rookies are in the other sets, but I don't think Score had a Griffey card, if I'm remembering right. There's a nice one. Benny Santiago, the big cat. That's a pretty sweet card of him. I like that one. Dick Schofield for the Angels, infielder for many years. Brian Fisher and Mike Heath, good catcher there. I believe he came up with the A's, if I'm remembering right, and he was a good catcher for them. Then went over to the Tigers. Tim Laudner, another catcher, that one for the Twins. And Terry Pendleton, a longtime infielder for the Cardinals, and a really good one at that. And then we got the 3D card where we remember 1950. I remember it well. And then Guillermo Hernandez, pitcher for the Tigers there. And Shane Mack, good power-hitting outfielder there with the Padres. Juan Samuel, good second baseman for Philadelphia. Hall of Famer Don Sutton in this 1989 set. That's probably one I should put in the Wolf Lair. Why not? He is a Hall of Famer. Tom Foley. And Dale Mahorkic. I don't remember you at all, Dale. I apologize for that, but Mr. Mahorkic, you are somebody who I just do not recall even a little bit. Tommy John, everybody remembers Tommy John, mostly because of the so-named surgery to repair rotator cuff injuries. Tommy John did really well when he came back from that, and that surgery now has become sort of commonplace for pitchers, and they're pretty good at it these days. Bobby Witt, I believe you guys have to tell me in the comments because you guys know better than I do. I believe he is the dad of the younger Witt who is in the majors right now and is a hot rookie this year. I believe his cards are pretty hot. Fred Manrique. And our last card is an Oriole, Jose Bautista, who was sort of a, I guess you could say, a flame-throwing relief pitcher, as I remember him from the Orioles. So there we go. We finish off with a Score pack of 1989. Got a few good cards out of that. Don Sutton and Benny Santiago, pretty good ones. So overall, a pretty good episode, I think. We got some good cards out of there. That triple play pack really won the day, though. I got to tell you, that was a huge pack. We got the Don Sutton out of Score, but the triple play pack, look at these stars. Deion Sanders, Andre Dawson, Cal Ripken, Wade Boggs. There were some other good cards in there as well. And, of course, we did pretty well with that first pack of big baseball. We got Barry Larkin, nice one out of there, and a couple other pretty good stars. Alan Trammell as well, another Hall of Famer. So in all, not a bad episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did, and we got to pull one of those big packs of 1984 Donruss as well. So we will be back next week with another episode of Dorking with Tyson. While we'll restock the Dorking box, we'll have to go through the card closet and find some other really big pack to put in that number 10 spot and take the place of the 84 Donruss. I'll have to find something pretty interesting to put in there, but I think I'm up to the task. I think I will be able to do that. You guys can tune in next week and see just what I put in there. And of course, before that happens, I'll have lots of other great content for you next week. I just got a huge rack package from one of my subscribers. I'll probably open that on Monday. Looking very forward to seeing what's in there. And I've got a bunch of other stuff to open too, some brand new stuff to open, all kinds of good things planned for the channel. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you have good plans, and I will see you back here at Card Wolf Central very soon. In the meantime, as always, happy collecting.